Hello everybody, welcome back to Diamond Paints with Mike, Uendi and Upendi, and we're going to be doing a little bit more on this here today. So yes, it's another, let's have a look, because we've got some drills up here. These are some of the other drills that we've got, so we might be able to do a little bit more filling as well. Yeah, we've got nice new fresh day for another session. Oh, we've got a bit of the slough over here, let's pop that over there. We've got 4, we've got an R, a H, no, that's a Y. Is that Y or H? Let's see, and a 4. Let's see what ones we got over here. Number 8, 6. Have we got a 6 up there? No, we haven't. H, yes. That's one of the ones we need. Then we've also got a K. Yeah, we need a K as well. And what could this lovely colour here be? A Q. Okay, so I think we've got enough to start off with. First of all, let me get a pen, a little bit of wax, and let's get going, shall we? So it will be a bit patchy again. I'm going to do another bit of filling first of all, get a bit of colour into it up top here, and yeah, we'll get some of this a little bit more patched up. So how is everybody doing today? I hope you're all having a lovely day and enjoying sunny weather that we've got at the moment. It is, I don't know if you guys can see that, let me just, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? I've just had notification from InPost to say that Sharon Wildboar's parcel has turned up. I really love your name, Wildboar, such a lovely name. So I'll be getting that soon, and then I've also got Hannah's turned up. So I've got to get that later on. But I thought what I'll do is a bit of painting first. So why not? Why not? I've not had any mail for the last week. I'm waiting on my medication because my medication for some apparent reason got stuck, and they said on the portal I had to answer these questions, but when I went on there to check it, and this has been stuck since July, well luckily I had enough supply, so it's sort of coming to the end of the batch now, and I couldn't see any questions on there, so I had to email them, and I was on the live chat thing, but oh my god, it was terrible. 80 like they were saying like an 80-minute wait for that, and I was like, there is no way I'm waiting 80 minutes in a queue, like I've got enough to do as it is. So I emailed them, then all of a sudden the questions appeared, so they must have done something behind the scenes and made it available for me to, perhaps they lock it off if you don't like log in and do it as like a security thing, but yeah, I was quite happy that that got sorted, and I did check it yesterday because I thought it was standard delivery, but it's actually tracked. So check the tracking and it says Medway, so not entirely sure where that is. Alexa, where is Medway? Alexa, where is Medway?
Medway is a unitary authority in the southeastern part of England.
Right, but it doesn't really tell me where it is. So yeah, and I was almost going to start filming a bit more of my, because I've started filming for Halloween, but just as I was about to go and film, the phone runs out, and I did find this black lead here, but it doesn't work, so I might have to just get rid of that one because it's not working. I've always found, like, I don't know about you guys, but I've always found USB-C chargers, like they only work for like a couple of weeks, even like the really expensive ones, because I've had a couple of leads that I've spent like £6.99 on, and even they break down as well. It's just like a really cheap sort of lead, yet they price so much. So it's not very good, is it? Now, as you know, when we get to sort of like the end of the month, I do chuck in a few more videos. So this video will be aired around about 3 in the morning, because we're going to have to put a few extra ones in because of the theme ending. We've got a lot of animals to process, you know, getting them done and stuff, so we've got a lot of slots to try and squeeze in a bit more, and see whether we can. And we've got a lot of animals to get through, so that are still waiting to be just a little bit more diamond drills on, so I'm just trying to squeeze in as much as possible. So we might have a few night ones, which will be great for America, because America gets to watch them before you guys. Unless of course you want to stay up all night. But yeah, so I feel like we're losing our shape here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to bring this back into shape now. So let's move along to, I'd say probably about, well actually, why am I moving that? I should be moving the camera. I think we need to really sort of plonk and look after that bit. So let's try and find out our drills. We've got C, and I just need me R, so I don't know where I've put that at the moment. K, we've got 6. We'll do a bit more filling later, so we need that colour, which is C. And then let's see where my R's gone. What's that one? That is 7. I've got an A, a J, D, 1, JD1. Right, so we've got an R here. Yeah, I really want to try and get this back into its usual shape here. It's a shame I can't colour block, because it's so like every other drill's a different colour, you see. So I mean, some people actually do, they'll get like a multiplacer and they'll put like 1 colour, 2 colour, 1 colour, 2 colour just to place it. I don't know how they do that. They must like alternate it like that to get it to pick up the correct drill. But this is the bit where it's going to catch you out if you don't pay attention, because I'm so used to like putting them down next to each symbol, and this one's a little bit all over the place, because what they tend to do is they'll put like, you'll get like a symbol, then you might get every other symbol, then they might go symbol, 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 and then another one that's a different colour. They catch you out a bit, it's quite annoying. So right, so then what do I want to do? Right, let's get our number 7 drill, which I just saw somewhere. Was it over there? 7. Yeah, it must be that one, because we've got to try and now get this into a block again. So let me just fill in that one, and we'll fill in that one as well. We've got a 7 up here. Is that okay? Yeah, it was. Okay. So where do we want the line? We're working on this line here, so I'd say, yeah, level with that tree branch thing. So we need our F drills now. This is where it's going to get very busy with colours, so we've got to pay attention here. Right. Okay, 7 again. While I'm doing the 7, if I see any that need filling up the top here, I'll just put them in as well, just to sort of clear that gap up a bit. Now The weather today is really lovely and oh look, we got 5-star or SAR. I love it when you diamond paint and you get like letters form in the painting. It's really cool how they do that. I've had dad, I've had mum, I think at one point I had son as well. Where's the end gone there? Okay, and then of course we'll bring that down a bit. So what we'll do is we'll do a couple of layers so that we can match it up with this third row, and then it just gets it, try to get it back into that alignment again. H, and this way every colour's getting a bit of a turn again. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going with my sister tomorrow for a pint, and I'm quite nervous really because I'm not one for pubs. I don't like it when people like get loud, and you know, it's not really my sort of thing. I'd rather like have a drink at home. But it's a pub I've never been to before, so that makes it even like 10 times more anxiety, you know. Right, where's my age reel? La 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 la, da, 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 da. I'd love to do the 18 as a painting. Right, so where's that number 6 drill? That 6 is really annoying me now. 4, where's the number 6 gone then? Oh, there's no room. Aha, there we go, number 6. With your Weetabix. Oh my god, I used to love Weetabix. There's a 4 there, yeah, we'll have that. Just seen a 4 up here as well, we'll have that. We'll have a 7 up the top here as well. We've got a K coming up as well. There we go, and another 7. And another 7. I feel like that person on, you know where they go, can I have a vowel, can I have a consonant? I can never pronounce that word, consonants or whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm not very good at, I just found it fascinating how like they got the cards out and you'd have that like clock thing that goes around and going diddle boom. So yeah. Alright, oh my god, my pen's fell off. I found this lovely sparkly pen, so I thought I'd use that today, see how that goes. I'm loving this army sort of colour vibe going on here, it's really lovely. Absolutely gorgeous, this one. So yeah, when my phone's charged I'll work a bit more on, I'm doing this painting at the moment and it's absolutely gorgeous. Just look at that, all the colours in that. So yeah, I love to alternate different paintings, and that's the one that I got from Hannah's Vintage page. So she hasn't got any more diamond paintings at the moment. I did ask to see whether she'd be selling any more, and she said there might be some uploaded soon. So, but what I do is I favourite the page, so you can press like follow, and every time they upload you'll get notified of it, so I won't miss out, hopefully. Because you have to be quick with these things, you know. I've favourited some things before and within about minutes they've sold, like literally after like minutes of me favouriting it. So I can't find my number 5 at the moment, so we'll just have to go back to number 5 another time. But we should now be in that rose section now, so what we'll do is we'll now start a border on it, just so that we've got like a margin of where we're going to end. I'm probably going to end it on this 7 here, because then that's a nice decent square. So now what we need to do is to work on our border. I'm sure I've just said that twice. And that is our C, so that's our, yep. Now I've got a feeling Sharon's parcel's going to be in a box. So I'm going to take my rucksack. Last time it wouldn't fit in my rucksack. And I'll take a bag anyway, because I need to pop to Sainsbury's anyway, so... yeah. But InPost are getting earlier and earlier. I mean, this one came at like 8.50. They're brilliant, absolutely. I cannot fault them. They're just a fantastic courier. I've never had a problem with them. And it's interesting because with InPost, the tracking normally starts with M and D, and now they've changed it to JD. And I know straight away that that's a Yodel track number, because JD is normally Yodel. Well, I think what's happened is they've partnered with Yodel, so Yodel are now delivering the InPost. But they're just really quick, and it's so strange, because like you order something like to the shop or your house, and it takes longer. It's normally like 4 or 5 days. So InPost seem to be on the ball. Absolutely fantastic, you know, service, and it's so nice not having to wait all day for it, because half the time, 10 times out of 10, if I order from Amazon, I'm waiting till gone like lunchtime, or have to wait till after I've come in from work to get it. And I've actually had a delivery once, and I'd never understand why they've done this. They sent it out from Cambridge, but a place called Huntingdon, and it was out for delivery at 10 and didn't get to me till gone 8 o'clock at night. I can't understand why they just like take for it, like they take ages to deliver because they send it from so far away. I've never understood why they do that, because Amazon have a depot in Basildon, they've got one in Ipswich, so you would think, right, you know, we'll send it from the nearest one. But all I keep thinking about is what's inside this package from Sharon, because there's bound to be some few surprises, but I could be totally wrong. So it could just be trays, you know, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm doing this session now because Thursday I probably won't get back till gone. Well, she said to me we're at 7, so I probably won't get back till probably 8:30 by the time we've had like a few drinks. It's quite nice, you know, I don't mind going for a nice pint. Been ages since I had a nice Stella. I normally buy Stella at the weekends, but it's just like £3 a bottle. I just can't justify that. You know, when you can get like lemonade for 55p. It's got to the point where I just hate buying shopping. I can't stand buy. Oh no, this is turning into a rectangle. Oh well. It's better to have a different shape. Wonder if we could do like circles, you know, circles block. But this is going to be nice because we're sort of linking it up with Upendi's face. Yay, I got it right for once. Ah, Ress is missing as well, but that's fine. I'm not going to ponder on that. So this section that we're doing here is just the sort of the top of the horns for Upendi's face. So this is quite a good one. Looks as if we're going to get rain. Over here, all we ever get is like cloudy weather. We never get to get like a clear blue sky. Oh yeah, this is gorgeous. What a lovely colour. This is like a banana colour, and that's our number 8. So that's going to be just here. And Kathy Guna, I think I've got it right, because she said it's like, her name is pronounced like tuna, so Kathy Tuna, Kathy Guna. She was saying that she likes How I Say Lovey, and it reminds me of Gillian Island, is it? I'll have to watch that. And she was saying that there was a man that calls his wife Lovey, so I'm glad it's not just me that goes around saying Lovey. Oh, we've missed it. Look, it should have been that line. Never mind, we'll do that in a minute. I'll tell you what, we'll break it away and go back down here. So that's what we're gonna do. Sweet Alabama. I do love this colour here. This colour is a very strange colour because it's not white, it's not grey, it's like a minty white. I don't have, they normally print the schematics for these on the back, so normally they don't DMC code it. Right, now we've got a bit where we can multi-place. It feels like so long since I did a multi-place, so let's try and get a bit of wax. I feel comfortable using a 3-placer. I think any bigger than that I go like I can't do it. So let's see what we can do here. Now I normally double it up because the first layer gets pushed right to the back. So let's see how we can get on with a bit of multi-placing. So because I'm so used to single placing, I can't, like, I don't get enough practice of multi-placing, and some people do it like so fast. I don't know how they do that. It's really, really quick at, like, you know, multi-placing. And we've got a number 6 for you, Weetabix. Have another 6 with you, Weetabix. So this should be the whole of the flower in this section, which will be quite nice. I'm loving it. Well, they've been teasing us with the McDonald's menu for September, and we're supposed to be getting this so-called cotton candy milkshake thing. All that excitement over multi-placing, and that's it. But America, they've got that croc shoe, and I really want that. And I saw a video where someone complained because they keep getting the same croc shoe, so they asked for like a different shoe. I bought yesterday in Sainsbury's these really lovely, they're called tortilla crisps, but the cool versions, but the ones made by Sainsbury's, and oh my god, first time trying them, they were absolutely gorgeous. I'm definitely buying them again. 69 pence, absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm just going to sort out my multi-placing. Have a bit of my water. Lovely, and let's get going. Oh, that's a better. I think because I was working in line, when I do it that way, I seems to go much better. But yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. I thought that's F coming up. Couple of number 6s again. You can pick up 2 drills with this 3 multi-placer, but I tend to stick to just the N. I mean just the 3, so I only multi-place if there's 3 on it. But there we go, we're getting back into our block now, which is technically a rectangle, but great thing about doing a rectangle is you get a little bit few extra rows, you know, on. So righty ho, let's go. Do 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 do. So we're on, let me scrub that off actually, because I need to take that off the calendar to say that we're on. I was supposed to be going Chelmsford today, but things change, as you know. 27th, so you know what that means, payday in 2 days, yay! Loads of spending. Oh, I love payday. Do you know, we wait so long for it and then it's like gone. Like, what really irritates me is when you get paid and then the next day, like, you're waiting a whole month for your paycheck and then the next day half of it goes on bills. Like, it just feels like all you ever do is work to pay bills, like, and get no luxury for yourself. But yeah, so but what was I going to say? Something to do with 4 days. I can't remember now, but yeah, so be interesting to see how much we can get done on this. But as I say, I'm going to be putting in, so from tonight there will be your usual whip and chat, like daily, unless we've got an unboxing, and then what will happen is you'll get some through the night as well, just to sort of squeeze in as much as we possibly can. So yeah. Did we do a weather forecast check? I can't remember. Alexa, what's the weather forecast, please, love?
In Braintree, it's 20 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect clouds and showers, with a high of 22 degrees and a low of 11 degrees.
Yeah, all we ever get is cloudy showers. Do you know, this number 5 feels irritating me. I want to know where it is. Where have I put the number 5? We've got a 2, a D, a 3, a 4, J. Ah, there we go. Look, there's our number 5. You know why? I've put it as a Y. Oh dear, oh dear. But for me to do that, I'd have to check the geometric just to be on the safe side. Let me just, I don't want to lift it up in case all the jewels fall on the floor, but we can do that next time once I've checked it. Because sometimes when I've done that, it's turned out to be a different symbol, but the way I've written it looks different, so it's better to check first. Whoops, was that, yeah, that's fine. Okie dokie, karaoke. What was that song I was singing? Something about karaoke in the last whip. Cry me a river for you. Looks like that. Looks like a cry, doesn't it? But it ain't got a Y in it. Oh, it could be Morse code, look. Oh dear. It's lovely when you get a nice strong stick, because then you know that you're not going to get any skating issues. I can't help thinking that this white looks like little snowdrops. I used to live in a place called Snowdrop. It's quite a horrible estate to live on actually, because you always got like, there was always like, I lived literally outside what's called a cul-de-sac. Now a cul-de-sac is basically where you go into a road but there's no, like, it's like a dead end sort of thing. And my view was a car park. Of all the views I could have had, epoxy car park. So yeah, it wasn't the best and I couldn't wait to move. So I was only there for about a year and then a place came up, because we have to bid for our houses over here, so, and then if you're at the top of the queue they give you a ring and see if you want to view it. But if there's 3 people, there'll be 3 people that view it, but it's down to the first person in the queue. If they say yes, then the other people lose out. However, if they say no, it goes to the second person in the queue. So yeah. Whoopsie whoopsie. Yeah. So this, when I was looking at it, this brown here is like a shadow effect, and I think that's what they're doing here as well. So pretty damn good. Do you know what really slows down the painting is when you've got like, you have to keep like doing different drill colours like this, for example, when you've got a lovely patch of colour block like them elephants have, it seems to fly. And the elephants will be launching Friday, so that gives us what, 2 days to try and get as much done on it as possible. So, and remember, there's no rush to these, you know, you can, you know, slow it down, take as long as you want, you can speed it up if you want, get it all done there and then. I like to purposely delay mine down because I like to at least get like a couple of months use out of it. So yeah, I think after this I'll do a bit of Halloween painting. Then if I've got time before EastEnders, I will do a bit of Paula's Pillar, because I really wanted to do it yesterday, but I kitted it up and just ran out of time. So, and then about 8 o'clock last night, I came in here and did a bit of the Halloween painting, which is that one I just showed you, because I literally only got like, by the time I got in from work, I literally only got like 1 session done of what was I working on? I think it was these giraffes, and I felt like really let down. So I thought, right, I'm gonna go in, and I mean, normally once 7's here, that's it, I finish for the night, but I thought, no, I just want to squeeze in one more, you know, just to make up for the loss of painting that I would have done. So yeah, I feel like it's going to chuck it in a minute. It's coming over really dark, which is not good because I've got to go out and that. I've got 2 levels of Just Play to do. Last night was 44p, so it's getting quite nice. So I applied that to Amazon, and there's a painting on mine up on there. So just need to get a little bit more and then I can order it. So, oh wow, golly ollie, we've got a 2 here. Wow, this is a beautiful colour. Look, just look at this, isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful lilac. Tell you something, my neighbour who lives down the road, he's got, well, he actually lives next to me on the same road, and he's got a serious banging problem because every night you can hear him slam his bedroom door or his front room door, and you know, there's no need to slam a door like that. One thing that really irritates me is when people keep banging. Or if like you say, oh, you know, stop banging, they'll do it more, you know. You should see all the colour palette I'm doing at the moment. It's just really pretty. Oh, I need to check the time. How long we got on the, I can't even see it. Oh. Okay, I'm going to say I started at 11 o'clock, so, because I can go by Alexa's clock. So frustrating when it goes overcast, because it really disrupts the light. and I hate filming with light on. Sometimes I've done that. I've like seen the weather and I thought, oh, there's no point in painting that. I've literally packed up and then gone in the front room, like about half an hour later came back for something I need from in here, and it's brightened up and I'm like, oh quick, get another painting out. Oh, look at that lovely strip of colour block. Fabulous, darling, fabulous. So we don't need the end colour, so we'll free up a bit. Room 7, yeah, might need it a bit later on, but I'm just trying to free up the room here because otherwise they're going to knock on the floor. So let's put number 2 back. Whoops. Oh, come on. I'm going to get a bit more drink, I think. Oh dear, oh dear. I woke up today with the sniffles, like runny nose, coughing, so you know why? Because I have the fan going all night. I have the fan going, like it's very hard to get out of that. When you're in the summer and you get the fans out, it's quite difficult to put the fans back up, you know, pack them away. Because I just love going to sleep with cold air. It's lovely. And at one point, I never understand this, but the landlord wanted to put in extractor fans in the kitchen, and for some reason they wanted to put one in the bedroom, and I'm like, you never ever have an extractor fan in the bedroom, like, are you for real? And then after, like, they phoned someone and they said, oh no, we don't do that. I was like, yeah, that's right, you know. Why on earth they wanted to put one in the bedroom, I don't know. Because normally extractor fans, you find them in either the bathroom or the kitchen, because they basically suck out the stale air, or, you know, bring in fresh air and stuff. Okay, whoops, that's the wrong colour, see, nearly. I feel like we should do all like one colour because it's a lot of swapping and changing, but it sort of balances out down here. And just as I put the 2 away, there's another 2. Oh my god. But you see every day, la 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 la. Journey has only begun. I was watching this thing on TikTok last night, something to do with Buckingham Palace have a room on the basement that has no window, but apparently no one's allowed to go in it. But I think a lot of that is just clickbait. I don't think a lot of that is true. I know that there's like this secret tunnel thing that apparently they have, because that was on another video I saw. But again, I don't know if that's true or not, but apparently it's still used today, apparently, so yeah. Well, this little tree is slowly but surely starting to form here. So what we'll do is I'm gonna get it to 45 because this was playing up last night. I need to do like a blank test on it, and I don't want it to cut off again, so we'll get it to about 5 more minutes, and oh my god, what is that? And then we'll call it a session. And it's really annoying because I already sorted out the storage and now it's playing up again. Like, my phone has been trying to install an update for the Apple software stuff, and it keeps like rejecting it because there's not enough room. Like, it wants literally 11 gigabytes. Like, why? It's you know, the software system that takes up most of the storage. And I can't record on my other phone because the Pixel has got all the games from Just Play on. So, and if I uninstall that, I can't get me vouchers. So, yeah. Gonna finish this line and then I said about 5 more minutes, but yeah. Oh, here comes the rain. La 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 la. Let's do a rain dance quick. Yay. Never been. I don't mind it. I can't stand it when it's raining every day. But when we've not had rain for so long, I like it because you know it's going to be just nice and cool. So, oh. There was one day I was working in catering, my old job, and I came home and I was drenched. Literally, it was smacking it down, and I was like, I'm not standing under a shelter. I just want to get home. So yeah, I walked in, and the water was so strong that the rain made all my trousers like stick to my leg, and all my jumper was sort of like, when you took your jumper off, you had to fight to get it off because it was so stuck to your arm where the rain's got through it. Because I will not wear a coat. I can't stand coats. They're bulky, I find them claustrophobic, and I just don't like coats. I've always been like a hoodie person. I just can't stand feeling like it's all tight on me sort of thing. It's like when you see like magic shows, you know, when they're using that straitjacket thing and they've got like, it's all like padlocked, and I'm thinking, oh my god, like that would panic me so much. Like, and then it's like, it's even worse when they do it in the water, and it's like, oh my god, like, you've got, in Britain's Got Talent, the paramedics like at the side of the stage, and oh, I don't know. Okay guys, so we're going to leave that session there. What I'm going to do is stack all my giraffe drills up so that we don't lose them. So as I said, these will be extended through, so you'll get a couple of 3-hour sessions. Now it won't necessarily be the giraffe all the time, it could be other animals as well. I'm just trying to put in a few extra slots just to try and push this through, because it's such a shame if we couldn't get it finished in time. But as you can see, we're nearly done anyway, so as you can see, that's what it's looking like so far. I've got my roller yet, so we'll just give it a little bit of a roll. Just flatten it. Oh my god. Flatten it a bit. I don't really like this plastic one on wood. On canvases it's fine, but sometimes this one, it sort of slips on the drills. So this is going to be a nice session because we'll link it up to there. But as I say, there's, you know, I'm really trying to push this because I want to get this finished. But anyway, that's where we'll leave it today. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you very soon for another episode of this as we try to get this finished in the next 4 days. So until then, take care, have a wonderful day, bye bye now.